Hey everyone, DCT here. How y'all doing today, tonight, whatever you want to call it? This video will probably be up around 8 p.m. Eastern. But, you know, Terrell McClain. Yeah, that's right. Defensive tackle. He got released by the Redskins, and he is also a former Dallas Cowboy. But he's set to visit Dallas. Would I like it if we signed him? Yes. But will we re-sign him? I don't see why not. He's a big guy. He's actually 6 feet 2 inches tall, 302 pounds, and a defensive tackle. I like the defensive tackles, you know. If anyone new here doesn't know, I love the defensive tackles, the big guys in the middle, to block up the line. So David Irving whoever's gonna be the defensive end, I don't know. David Irving's also though in the middle, but David Irving's a defensive tackle right now. I think he's better off at defensive end. Connie Ely, Taco Charlton, Tyron Crawford, whoever it is, someone in DeMarcus Lawrence. Someone to block the middle so these two guys can get around, get to the quarterback. He's not a top-notch David Irving defensive tackle, but he is the big fat guy in the middle, like I just said. He wasn't good in Washington, but okay with Dallas. That's something Rod Marinelli does. He takes the best out of players. If you're not a Dallas fan, you wouldn't know because, you know, you don't watch the Cowboys. But Rod Marinelli is the kind of guy that sees someone and takes them and makes them into a breakout player. Look at David Irving. He's a great example of this. He was on the Chiefs practice squad, got cut, Dallas signed him. And now look at this guy. He's fantastic. He's a beast. There's no other word for it. He's just the monster in the middle. And that's something Rod Marinelli does. Terrell McClain, he was good in Dallas, but went to Washington, couldn't do anything. So, you know. What does he give Dallas? He gives us some experience, all right? He's more of an experienced player, so he can help coach the young guys, you know. He adds, depth. What didn't we have last year? Depth. Sean Lee went out. No one. All right, we had 1-2 good starters, but that's it, and they couldn't rotate because, yeah, they were starting. So we didn't have depth there. When Zeke went out, we had Broad, Smith, and Alfred Morris, but those guys were good, but you also need someone else. When we needed another wide receiver, we didn't have any depth. No depth. When Tyron Smith went out. In 2016, we would have had depth because we had Doug Free and Merle Deary. But this year, we didn't. So when Tyron Smith went out, we didn't have anyone. So he adds depth. He's a player that adds depth. That's what we need. And he's an okay player, too. He's not like bottom basement terrible player. He's an average, okay player. But, you know, we needed a linebacker because all we had really was Sean Lee, an offensive lineman. Because, well, linebacker to replace Sean Lee is what I really meant. Offensive lineman to help Tyron Smith because Doug Free's gone. We got 2 or 3 linebackers, 3 or 4 offensive linemen, and a couple defensive tackles. Not to mention also, you know, we got some help in the secondary, but we lost Tyron Smith, David Irving, Ezekiel Elliott, Sean Lee, and a couple of other guys. So, you know, we can't just rely on backups. We need actual starters, players that'll do great. You know, we got LVE for Sean Lee, Connor Williams for Tyron Smith. We We got Bo Scarborough for Zeke, and he said that he wants to be the best duo in the history of the NFL. And man, that'd be something. Zeke and Bo Scarborough. I don't know how he was around in this 7th round. And, we got depth. That's what this draft was for, depth. I'm not going to sit here and say all this BS and say, well, we're fine, We were good last year. Now imagine what we can do this year. We were okay. These guys just help out. I'm not going to sit here and give you any shit. I'm just going to say the truth. We need help. We had a call for help and a plead for help. 9-7 wasn't our potential. We could have easily went 13-3 this year. Look, what could we have done? We could have won the LA game and the Green Bay game. That's 11-5. Okay, Seattle, 12-4. And I think we could have won the Chargers game, 13-3. We need help. I think, though, with Des Bryant, we're better off with addition by subtraction. Sorry. It's just what I think. And we got depth. We got better wide receivers. We got a Dak-friendly offense. The offense is completely Dak-friendly this year. We got the best O-line. We got a good running back. We got okay wide receivers. Well, actually, the best running back. And a better defense. We're a pretty good team. NFL or ESPN or something has us down 17th. I actually created my own power rankings. And I have us, believe it or not, 9th. Going 12-4. Alright? Only teams better than us. Ooh, the Jags. Yeah, they're good. The Vikings. Yeah, they're also pretty good. The Saints. Man, I don't know. This year they might have a fall off. The Patriots, they also might have a fall off. The Rams, well, they proved to be a pretty good team, but they're going to have a down year, I believe. I think with the big tough schedule, I think they're going to be not as good, but good, if you know what I mean. The Falcons, I think ever since that Super Bowl, man, they just... Texans, they look pretty good. Deshaun Watson, J.J. Watt, that's pretty much their whole team. That's it. That's the only teams ahead of us. And I think the Pats, well, they're going to take a big step off. The Saints, they could take a step off. The Falcons and the Rams are probably going to take a step down. Jags are probably going to be really good. I'm convinced that the Jags will be good. I think they are built for a not a long haul, but I think they're built to be a good team. So, that's just my thoughts. Terrell McClain, I want him to come back for the right price. We're gonna have roughly around $70 million in the cap next year. That's pretty damn good. I don't want Terrell McClain though taking up $10 million of that at all. I want him not even take up $2 million. I want to give him a team-friendly contract. I want him to be a good player. I think he's gonna add depth, but I don't want him to also add a lot of cap money. That's what I'm going to say. I'll see you guys next time. Peace off.